Hi, my name is Jimmy Hughes, and I am the inventor of the Light Bite mouthguard. You know, they say that necessity is the mother of invention. Well, I'm not a mother, but I am the father of an athletic young man who chipped his teeth while playing basketball in the 7th grade. So, off to the dentist, and $1,500 later, we had his teeth fixed. But in order to protect that investment, I also purchased from that dentist a lightweight basketball mouthguard that was so thin it allowed my son to breathe, talk, and drink while he was wearing it. That custom-fitted mouthguard cost me $300. It took 2 weeks for it to be delivered, but it only took my son 2 days before he lost it. Yes, he lost it. Well, I was on a limited budget at the time and could not afford to buy another one from the dentist, so I decided to try to find one someplace else. So I figured I would start at the sporting goods store, and I visited several of them. Well, they all had a vast selection of all styles and colors of mouthguards, but nothing like the thin and light one that I'd gotten from the dentist. Well, then I decided to try my luck online. So I searched and I searched, but found nothing. Well, I did. I found, except for the same selection of mouthguards at the sporting goods store. Well, I had one last place to look, one last place to try, and that was, believe it or not, the NBA. So I called our local NBA franchise here in Dallas, the Dallas Mavericks, and somehow I managed to get in touch with their head trainer. And when I asked him where his players got their mouthguards, he said, well, you can't buy them at the store and you can't get them online. You have to get them at the dentist. So I was right back where I started from. And that was also when I found my son's lost mouthguard. But rather than give it back to my son, I took it to a friend of mine who happens to own a dental lab. Well, he let me use his mouthguard machine and materials to come up with a way to make a blank mouthguard like the one you'd get at the store, but made out of that same ultra-thin material that the dentist uses. And I made it so that my son could fit it in their kitchen at home. It took a while. I used the same machine and materials that the dentist used, and after about a year of trial and error, I finally figured out how to do it. And when I was finished, I thought, great, I'll be able to keep my son in cheap mouthguards indefinitely, and all was good. But my son's friends noticed that he had this mouthguard, and then they wanted one, and then other teams wanted one. And so I figured I might try to see if they could be sold. And I thought about it and decided to call it the Light Bite mouthguard. And then sales took off. We have it on Amazon, eBay, our own website, and they've been shipped all around the world. So if you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars at the dentist and then wait 2 weeks to get your mouth guard and then take a chance on losing it because some child can't be responsible, if you don't want to go through all of that and you want to pay just a tiny amount compared to the dentist's office, get yourself a Light Bite. And in case you're wondering just how thin and light the Light Bite mouthguard actually is when you're wearing it, I've been wearing one this entire time. So, like I said, get yourself a Light Bite.